Now that we have created our form, we want to just change the appearance by using the CSS. But before we go there, I just as I promised before, I always want to put some tags in a div. So in here, what you are going to do is to put a div between these 3 different tags in here. Let me actually put my div in here. So I just put these 3 tags which are similar into one single div, and in here I want to assign it some ID. Let's name it, for example, boxes or box. Boxes is better, I think. Boxes. And also I want to put this input into another div. Let's call it the button, and then div. You don't need to do these things. The reason that I'm doing this is for educational purposes, so that when I'm teaching you the CSS, I just want you, or actually I think it's a good way even for you, so that you could understand what would happen when we apply a CSS to the div that is containing a tag or to the tag itself. So now I start writing our codes in the HTML, in the CSS. So in here, first of all, I want to do some CSS on my outer div, which is page. So in here, what we are going to do, the outer div has the ID of page. So we say page in here, and what we are going to write in it, I want to say the display to be block, like always. Assign a width for it. We could start assigning the width by saying pixel, but I want to do it by percent. So I'm going to do 100%. So I want to assign all the page to the outer div. The height in here also 100%. Now if we open our page and just refresh it, so of course you won't see anything. The reason for that, let me just go in the signup.html. The reason for that is that the reason for not seeing anything is because, as I always said, when you apply some CSS, always assign a background color, whether you want that color to be your in the real page or you don't want it. First, you always assign background color for all and every single tag that you are writing the CSS, so that you know what you are doing and what space is assigned to each tag. And then after you have done everything, you could just remove the color. So first we want to assign a background color. For example, in here, if I assign a background color of green and we save it, if we refresh it, as you see, we have made it the background color of green for our whole page. Next thing that we want to do is our form, which has an ID of form. So in here we say form, and then we start writing our CSS codes. First we say display to be block. I want to assign a width to it. The width that we are going to assign, I want it to be for example 40% of the width in here. So if we say because in the earlier videos we worked with how to assign width with pixels, the other units like pixel. In here I want to teach you how we could do it using the percent. So if we say 40%, what we mean is that I want the form to contain or to be as 40% as big as this page, or 40% of the page I want to assign for the form in other words. Now in here also I want to assign the height to be equal to, let's say, for example, 50%. And as I always said, background color, I want it to be of, let's say, for example, black, or you won't see anything, let's say blue in here. And if we save it and refresh it, You see, now we have a form like this. Now we have to just move it to come in here in the middle.